Well, we're done feeding. I already got somewhat worth of breakfast. And I am setting out today with one simple goal. Goal? Did I say that right? I don't know. That cornfield right there. I'm gonna chop a load of corn off that. That truck, we got started running, went through it all day yesterday. I never did check to make sure that we turned off the master switch. That's one of those things that you wake up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat. Did I remember to turn it off? It is off. So this thing's pretty much ready to go. This one, the old squish cab Super Gray Mac, got it started, and that was kind of a wild ride. The batteries were, we turned the key over, fired right up, but then it died, so I'm guessing the fuel kind of bled back. So then we had to crank and crank and crank, trying to get fuel up to it, and the batteries went low. And the kid I got hired to help milk and around here, he said, oh, just jump it with a DeWalt battery. A DeWalt battery? Yeah, a DeWalt battery. So anyway, he hooked up a DeWalt battery and we jump started the truck. I couldn't believe that. But after we got it running, the steering was kind of getting a little rusty and it was stuck. We got that broke loose. And then I went and the brake pedal was stiff, so I had to really reef on it, and then it went, but it didn't do this. So that little button down there is pushed down, and I gotta get on that with a vice grip, pry bar, pop that back up. Should be good to go. So we're gonna get this one fired up, pulled out, greased over, and that brake done. Don't know what that was, but either that or I'm just gonna break that little brake. I'm gonna break that brake pedal loose and get that truck almost ready to go, and then just say good enough and go chop some corn, because I'm just really excited to chop some corn. The bunker is getting down there really bad to the point that I'm gonna run out of corn tomorrow or the day after. So kind of want to get some new corn silage in to mix in with the old, so they kind of gentle transition rather than switch them right off. So I'm gonna grab a vice grip, a pry bar, go to the brake, so that's done. I know that's done, and worry about servicing the truck later or do it right away. I don't know yet. We'll see how this goes. It's getting hot, so I'd rather be in the tractor chopping than monkeying around in the truck. So we'll see what happens. Well, that's not going as easy as I want. We're gonna pull this pin out, get this pedal out of the way, try to get a better bite on that. Day's not off to a good start, so that's fun. Still early. I don't even think it's noon yet. Still time. Could get better. Who knows? Maybe. Hopefully. God, I hope so. Well, I think we got her freed up now. Although I lost the little pin that goes in this. The little cotter pin that goes in that pin. So we gotta go find a new cotter key. That's okay. Get that in. Get this old dog fired up and see what happens. I suppose we could fire it up now and get her aired up. Well, that's fun. Yeah, it's working now. Good deal. Oh, I just need some jumper cables. Well, I'm not so sure if we had a low battery or bad spot in the starter there, but she is running. Get to building a little bit of air pressure here. Brake pedal's doing brake pedal stuff. All good. running. She's going. We gotta back her up over the hill and dump probably 5 bushel of really, really wet rotten corn out of it. Because apparently we didn't do that last year. See if this door actually opens or she's crusted shut. Ooh, might be crusted shut. Come on, truck. Apparently there's some water in there. Yeah, it's daylight through there. She's working on it. Once that little whoop, yeah, it's kind of hard on my fence post there. That's all right. That smells just great. Yeah, still a little dirty. Cool, that means I get to go in there. You know, I was about to get in there and shovel out all that rotten corn, but then I remembered I'm the boss. I'm the high man on the totem pole now. I got employees that can do this stuff for me. I'm gonna let them do that. Perks of being in charge. Well, truck's greased up, worked over, chopper's oil changed, ready to go. We are headed out to the field. Here to see if this thing will go. A little nervous, a little scared. That's okay. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I break something? Probably will. It's gonna happen, so why not? We're doing the damn thing. We are eating corn. And this stuff is looking really good. I don't think I've ever worked this tractor this hard, so it's probably wondering what the hell's going on, but I got faith in it. Well, I got what I would call a load, because I'm betting this stuff. Yeah, that's heavy. It's almost to the point you could wring it out. But I need some feed, so we're gonna do this one, maybe probably another one, just to get back into the buildings. And we're gonna see if my first time milking help hired truck driver can make this. Figure out how to do this. I gave him a rundown on how to drive the truck. I didn't say nothing about how to like back in here and do this. So we'll see how all that goes. But this corn is pretty impressive. Not bad. Of course, all the outside rows had double ears, but that disappeared as soon as you got inside it. Oh well. Yeah, not bad. Pretty good silage corn, I'd say. So my truck driver is airing up his tires, so that's why he's taking a while. But I was just walking around looking at everything. This is so wet that it's just making mush out of the kernels. A bit early, but cows gotta eat. Well, we got our first load dumped. I thought it wasn't very full, but in the truck she was full, and shit, I gotta pay attention. Now I lost my train of thought. Anyway, we got our first load dumped. Working on the second one. We're gonna call it a day after this one, but the cow milker turned truck driver did an alright job. I probably confused him more than helped him backing him in there, but that's alright. He knows what to do now. He's got the gist of it. I got one more cow milker that needs to be trained up on the do's and don'ts of backing up, but they should be able to get it. I'm still learning myself on chopping corn and Sitting here holding the phone recording isn't helping any of that, but that's the price we pay to be YouTube famous. Right? Is that how this works? I don't know. We're chopping. Well, we got 2 loads in the bunker. And it's a bunker I'm still feeding out of, so there's just the tail end. Probably now I might stretch it a little farther, but if we didn't have the new stuff, it'd be 2 days, maybe 3. So I'll stretch that out a little bit. Good stuff. Yeah, you can kind of see a kernel there. Right there. Maybe. Yeah. Still way too early to go full scale chopping, but cows will eat it in the meantime. Might not be the highest make milk stuff and very wet, but they'll eat it. It'll be good for them. Better than starving. The Magnums, I got to pack these loads with it. I didn't bother putting a loader on it, because chances are I'm probably going to have to bale some hay. And you can bale with a loader, but it's a lot simpler to bale without a loader. So, just for packing, ain't worried about it. And that's probably the only corn silage I'll get to pack or push up today, or all year, because it's hard to chop and be the packer guy. So unless someone comes and chops, I'd honestly much rather be in the pit